I oversee a $150 million initiative on digital media and learning at the MacArthur Foundation, and we have spent the last 8 years doing an awful lot of research, design experiments, and work in libraries and museums and schools across the country. And connected learning comes out of that work. And if you heard Leland's story around the football, you heard at least 3 things that he talked about in his story. He talked about his boys, right? His friends, his social group. He talked about the thing he cared about, he was passionate about, his football, the thing he really wanted to get better at. And he talked about its connection to the future, to his world that had payoff, both academics and career. The interesting thing about kids' worlds, when we do a lot of research on where they spend their time and what happens to them, is that those 3 worlds are hugely fragmented for kids. And it turns out, and we all know this, that when you bring those 3 worlds together for kids, we get the best, most robust, and intense learning. And we get the learning that stays with them forever. So how do we have that happen? How do we think about redesigning high schools? How do we think about having STEM experiences for kids that bring their social worlds together, that really connect to kids' interests, and that have academic, career, or civic payoff? That's the question. That's the design question of the day, whether we're thinking about kids or whether we're thinking about us as adults, because we know we learn best when that happens. So when we're thinking about creating opportunities for teachers and professional development, we want to think about bringing those kinds of networks and opportunities for teachers together too. The second thing I wanted to say is one of the things that's so important about going around and introducing ourselves is that what we know from innovation research is that the most innovations come when people come together with expertise that are adjacent to each other. And so we've invited you all here on purpose because you both understand education, you have great expertise, and you also have expertise from other sectors. Third thing is that MacArthur, where foundations are here, the Department of Ed is here, we're making commitments to follow up to what comes out of today's conversation. We are $150 million committed into thinking about innovation around reimagining education. We are committed to taking notes, to following up on everything that comes out of the session today. We'll have a website on Making and Connecting, the Summer of Making and Connecting, where all of this work will be put up. We'll be tracking the follow-up following today. We will be convening again post today, and Suzanne will talk about that. So we're listening, we're committed to the work that comes out of today, and we've brought you here together because we need your ideas and your commitments. So thank you.